Hi, welcome to the cult. My name is Aaron, and this is an unplanned live, a very, very unplanned live. So I apologize that I wasn't able to promote this one more, but Vinegar Syndrome has a major announcement, and we're going to watch it together, and we're going to talk about it. Hopefully, StreamYard doesn't mess up the way they normally do. I'm wearing a Vinegar Syndrome shirt. Right now, this is a 3D shirt from Vinegar Syndrome. This is from the movie Silent Rage. And yes, of course, have 3D cheesy slasher film. You know I'm going to have that. So I know they put it up on their Facebook page. Called a Cinema. There's a Facebook page if you want to check it out. It's free to check out. And we have a lot of fun with it. The 13th subscriber week of Vinegar Syndrome is coming up. So let's watch this. It's only 3 minutes long. Let's check it out together.
Hey everyone, it's Ralph and Ryan here from Vinegar Syndrome. We want to wish everyone happy holidays. And also a big thank you for all the orders during Black Friday and Partners Only Month, which was one of the most successful sales ever. And we had a lot of fun putting these titles together, and we hope you enjoy them as well.
Yeah, as you can see behind us, we're busy at work getting all the orders out the door, which we're very confident we're going to have them out by the time you see this video.
And with 2025 almost behind us, it's on to 2026 with our subscriber week, which is hopefully going to be the biggest one ever. And a big part of that is our own Brandon Upson, who's, some of you know Brandon. He's been with us since before we were even called Vinegar Syndrome. And he has a little surprise up his sleeve for 2026. So here's Brandon.
Let's find out.
Hello, and thank you again to all the fans out there for a banner year for Vinegar Syndrome, OCN Distribution, Melusine, and everything in between. Can't thank you enough for that. And in 2026, we're going to unveil our newest line, which is Iconoscope. And Iconoscope focuses on everything television, made for TV films, full episodic series, and miniseries with, genre mixed in, rarities, and some interesting things you'll want to check out starting in January. And not only that, 2026 is going to be a great year for our partner labels, OCN Distribution. And with that, I'm going to throw it over to Justin and Liberty to talk about it.
Hey, everyone. Thank you so much for your support of the OCN partner labels in 2025. We released a couple hundred releases, 8 new partner labels. With Cinematograph, we had a release every month, including titles like Drop Zone on UHD. Thank you for your support there. 2026, we're going to have even more partner labels. We have Dark Sky Films coming in January, which is very exciting. And with Cinematograph, we have a release every month, including 2 world UHD upgrades in January, and a film from a filmmaker that needs no introduction that I'm really excited for you guys to see. Here's Stephen with more from Melusine.
Hey, just wanted to thank everybody for their support through 2025. We had some really strong releases like Naked Came the Stranger and Behind the Green Door. And we're going to keep plugging through 2026. We have a lot of exciting things coming. We have more of the Pink line beyond Sato. We are going to dive deeper into the Mitchell Brothers Film Group catalog. We're also going to do more double and triple features from the Distripix and Something Weird Sexploitation line.
Hey, Black Bells, welcome, man.
We're going to sprinkle in some Peakorama and some Quality X releases. And I think our most exciting thing coming is the surprise new line, which will debut in the new year. So keep your eyes out for it. And thank you for all your support.
We hope you enjoyed hearing from our colleagues. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy last day of Hanukkah. And we're looking forward to a fantastic 2026. We've got a great lineup.
So there we go. The announcement's there. Let's chat about it. Vinegar Syndrome has announced a brand new lineup, and let's see what Black Gloves said. First person to comment, shout out to Black Gloves for that, who's got a great channel, by the way. They're competing with Imprint here, definitely, and Kino with the TV stuff. Where they're both the same region, I don't think they'll be competing with Kino as much as Imprint, because they'll both be going for different things and kind of have a different flavor, I think. Anybody that watches my channel, watched me for any time, knows I'm a massive television fan. TV movies are a huge thing for me, and TV series as well. One of the things I was looking at for hold on a second, I am going to go strangle my cat. No, I'm not going to really strangle, but I'm going to. Good. Now, Okay, noticing hands of my better half, which won't go as well. I'm excited for this lineup, especially since I had initially planned to get like imprint releases this year and that next year, and that changed. I needed another place to grab my TV goodness, and I know that Kino's a place for that type of stuff, but now so is Vinegar Syndrome. And considering the way Vinegar Syndrome puts out the releases, I couldn't be more excited about this. I could not be more excited about Iconoscope. I will be doing a video very soon. I don't know if I want to do like a pre-tape or a live, but I want to do a best of 2025. And I want to do mine a bit differently. I'm not going to, I'll do like the best label, best release. I may or may not have it. My best discovery 2025, whether it came out 2025 or not. Yes, RBJ, I did. I like the steelbooks, but I didn't think that the cost was right for what was being offered. I didn't like the fact that that was going to be in May. If you kept yours, like, that's good. Just for me personally, where I already own most of the films, the pumpkin was a massive part, and the casing for me getting that set. So without that, it would just be me re-getting things that I already got, and I couldn't justify that for the cost ratio analysis. I pretty much looks like I've lost my money. I don't think I'm going to be able to get it back. And I'll tell you more about my other issue I had recently with imprint. But steelbooks look great. If you live in Australia and you don't have the Halloween stuff, it's great that you're going to get the Halloween stuff. For people that have the options to get it elsewhere, that's the thing. I was bummed by it, man. Yeah, I've heard that a lot, actually. I've had issues with imprint in the same way a lot of people have had issues with television, which is my friends that order imprint all the time are blown away by the issues I've had. It's hard for them to believe. Hey, Punk, welcome, man. Stoked it's new line, a lot of TV movies. There's a lot. Oh, yes, there's some great stuff there. Producers that have been, I know there's a ton from the producers that have been in the Primetime Panic set. That's really cool. I'm so excited about this. I grew up in the time of TV movies. I grew up when like you would like basically go to school the next day. You would talk about the movies. You'd be talking about like this stuff that came out. It was total like recess talk. And it was the golden age of stuff like that. We had TV movies and miniseries. We had all these like these Dan Curtis and we had stuff like, well, I grew up in the time of like where Twin Peaks came about. That TV set, especially for you, Black Gloves, where there is a film there that I would say is TV Giallo, would definitely be a good one. You know the one I'm talking about. Third movie in the list. But I'm excited. For those that don't know, I was one of the first people to buy the Vinegar Syndrome TV box set that he put out, the TV Terror box set, and I've been talking about it ever since. Summer Fair would be great. Summer Fair seems like a given if the rights are there, and I see the way Shout's been changed and stuff because Shout used to have the rights to Summer Fair, and I never got it. Hopefully, they'll get Alexandra Reyes to work on a lot of these with them because she's obviously the person for that. I would love to. Vinegar Syndrome, if you want somebody to talk TV movies and not just TV horror, because I know TV movies in general. I grew up in that era. I'm there. I will be right there. This is huge. We're ending off 2025 with this major drop from Vinegar Syndrome's major announcement. Not just now, Iconoscope is amazing. Dark Sky Films is coming as a partner label to Vinegar Syndrome, which is great. And for those that got peeved about the chainsaw, which which they did, which I would have bought, by the way, at the money at the time. At least RBJ will understand this. At least they put it out. At least it came out, man. At least that frigging chainsaw came out and people got it. People got the chainsaw. Amanda Reyes is really busy. I'm so happy for her, man. I've been following her for years. I've read her book. I follow her on Instagram, stuff like that too. I've listened to her podcast. That's just great stuff. I'm very, very happy for Amanda. I wonder if they do TV like animation. That'd be interesting. Oh, that would be really interesting, actually. Can you imagine something like those short little shows, like getting a Vinegar Syndrome release? Anybody here is a Parts of Darkwater fan? Like, just throwing that out there. I would love a kick-ass Parts of Darkwater. The show never ended, right? Like, it never had like a completion because the show got canceled. But I used to love that cartoon. I'm probably alone. Nobody's going to remember. That's going to be a deep cut. Nobody's going to remember Parts of Darkwater. But I do. I liked it. Look it up. It's actually a really good cartoon. But the options are big here because they're right on. Extra cool points, man. Because they didn't just say they're doing TV movies. They say they're doing complete shows. They're doing series. We're going to get seasons of stuff from there. We're going to get complete TV series sets. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm a little bit older than you, but yeah, there you go. I have kids, so I can use these sets as well. Here's the thing. Like, they can do imprint level stuff. They can go above that. A quick aside. About my my order that got lost, my imprint order. So I asked them to verify that was going to go to the right address. So they sent me an email saying it was going to go to the London address. And I was like, there's no one in London. I already sent you a different address because there's no one going to be there. And then I looked at the tracking number because he sent me a track number before, but there's no information on that tracking number. And the response that came to me had the old tracking number, the one that got lost. What is going on? Buy a pole position set. Oh yeah, I love that. The Cinemagraph partner label is. Oh, I love Cinemagraph. Well, Cinemagraph's not a partner label. So Cinemagraph's like a full-fledged like sub label. They said there's gonna be Cinemagraph every month for next year, including 2 massive upgrades. So curious about that. I still need to get. God, what's the name of the movie? I think was that on the regular? Was it Cinemagraph? I can't remember. The one about the girls picking up all those guys at the end of it was really shocking. My mind's gone. It's such a big movie. I'm just looking for Mr. Goodbar. That's it. I'm not sure if that was Cinemagraph or regular one. I can't remember. I still need to get that release. What is it, baby? Like, I have to say, I am very excited about. I'm excited enough that I decided to do a video, and I did not plan to do a video today. Hey, sweetie, it's okay. It's all right. My cat's got the winter fur now, and it's so cool because they're so fluffy. Go for it. You can do it. Good job. That's Goose, by the way. It's major. Any thoughts of what they could be putting out? Like, what series would you see them put out? Now, Kino has already got like Kolchak and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind seeing, if anybody, Black Glove, you'll probably remember this one. Bumpy, you probably will too. Remember that like Dark Shadow series that they did like lasted a season because of the Iraq War? Actually, Iraq War killed Dark Shadows, by the way. But it had Ben Cross in it and Barbara Steele, and only lasts for 1 season. I would love to see that get a nice, proper announcement, a good proper release, and it'll be kind of cool because there was like a CW like Dark Shadows series. And I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the pilot. You know, it was never aired on TV, but it was leaked. It'll be really nice to have the complete 90s Dark Shadows because it's only 1 series, like 13 or 14 episodes. The first episode was movie length, and maybe as a feature, like have that that CW pilot. January's gonna be cool. It has to be like that, but I'm not sure. I mean, like the Shout Factory thing, unless if they knew the Shout Factory thing was happening in advance, for sure. But the thing is, a label like this isn't like put together in a month. This probably has been on Vinegar Syndrome's radar for at least a year and a half to get things together. There's a 90s vamp show I would love to see get released. Which one is it? Because something like this, a label like this, of this like magnitude, this is a bit of time in the making. This was not something they thought up the other day. Especially with the release forthcoming in the new year. That means they've been working on this for a bit. Because not only did he have to like get the rights together for different things, but they'd have to get the remasters done if they had to remaster, or at least get the transfers done. Get any like type of features together. So it'd be interesting to see. And to choose like the packaging, stuff like that. Werewolf. Oh my God, Werewolf would be amazing. I'm a soap opera guy. For those who don't know, I'm a massive fan of soaps. And John J. York, the star of Werewolf, actually still stars, I think, on with one of the stars in General Hospital. And I think he's still on there. It's been a while since I watched General Hospital, but I think he's still on there. At least part-time. He's on there part-time. Werewolf would be amazing. So Werewolf would look like it was going to come, and all of a sudden it didn't. Wouldn't it be incredible? Well, that would be a freaking kick-ass way to start that line. For those that are unaware, when I was a teen, a series came on, and it's 2 seasons? It's 2 seasons, right? Hey, Acres, welcome, man. Very Chris Penn performance of Wildlife, I think. I'll go with Wildlife. Silk Stockings. I freaking love Silk Stockings. That wasn't a vampire show, though. That was like a straightforward kind of prime time, kind of slightly sexy erotic show. I did go to since I already went to Batman '89. I was there with a busted up leg, by the way. No, I still go again. I would go again. Although I love jazz. I saw jazz in a driving theater recently, actually, but 3 years ago. Love to see them release the 80s Twilight Zone. Got the old Image Entertainment box at nice. I got the old 80s Twilight Zone series. I have the square box release that came out with the old series, and the 80s series was included with it. So I'd love to get a nice solid upgraded like a release, because I got it on DVD. It's probably the same as a lot of people have. Should Kino do Loper do Mermaids? Actually, yeah, they should. I like the movie. Share, right? Finger Syndrome re-released all the Nip Tuck series would be huge, but that's Fox. Yes, that would be hard. I would love to see them pick up some of the stuff that maybe Shout had to drop, or can you? Okay, I'll say it. I'm a Takatsu fan, right? I love like the Sentai and stuff like that. So I would love. Actually, I already got to Eve Destruction, so I'll say no. Maybe Kino, though. I think Kino Cult will do good Eve Destruction. Yeah, it seems more Kino Cult. But what about like VR Troopers? Stuff like that. Or what's killing for a release, the original Kamen Rider series. The early Kamen Rider, like Kamen Rider stuff, even like the 90s Kamen Rider Black and stuff like that, would be pretty incredible. Am I the only one that buy stuff? Because I got like almost all of the Ultraman stuff, and I got like all the 4 mega sets for Power Rangers, and I got some of the Super Sentai stuff. I gotta get the Gothic set. I love Dan Curtis, man. I am so excited, and it doesn't hurt that I'm having. Speaking of shows, huh? What do you think? Dungeons and Dragons, the cartoon series. Remember that one? What I would love to have, and this is probably just me, so they'll probably never do this one. There was a Tarzan series that came out back in the day, or I think in the 90s. And it was like more on the mystical sci-fi side of Tarzan. So it did a lot of stuff in Peliquidor, which is kind of the fancy area of Tarzan with like dinosaurs and stuff like that. I think Joe Lara. I think it was Joe Lara that played Tarzan. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was Joe Lara. Something like that. And it was kind of like it looked dated by today, especially for the the CGI that used back then. because it's really CGI, kind of like Sinbad, right? If you ever watched that Sinbad series, came out in Canada for like 2 seasons, so they went 2 or 3 seasons. But I would like to see the Tarzan series too. Superhuman Samurai. Is that the Cats one? I got that here. That's cool. I mean, for those that just came in, Vinegar Syndrome announced that they're doing a Iconoscope. It's a brand new line. It's not a partner label. It's a brand new sub-label from Vinegar Syndrome. The biggest news for 2026, and some of the biggest news period for 2026, is this label where it's going to be doing TV, not just TV movies, not just TV miniseries, but actual TV series, and genre stuff, yes, will be included in this. So it's a big swipe at Imprint, which has been riding high with their TV releases at their monthly Imprint television line. And let's see, Heather Allen, what they can do with that. No, 12 Monkeys is perfect the way it is. And I wasn't even big on it when it first came out, but it's growing on me. That had a TV series too. There's something I wouldn't mind seeing come out. I like the TV series 12 Monkeys, actually. 12 Monkeys is good. Alan's got it, but I don't have it, so I'm saying like an upgrade for Alien Nation. Very good show. Great film too. I have the over here somewhere, War of the Worlds series. Came out last 2 seasons. Came on and like completely changed within like season 1, season 2. So I can have TV stuff ad nauseum. I do consider myself someone that knows a bit when it comes to television. I spent a lot of time watching TV when I was growing up. Wasn't that popular? I know. And I collected like TV like exclusively for about 2 years. I didn't buy any movies at all, but I just bought TV shows and TV films. And that's why I got such a large TV collection right now. And still to this day, like if I find a good TV series, I get more excited than anything else, I think. When I picked up like Robert York's with Vegas, that was amazing. I remember going to Valley Village last time I was in Canada and finding the complete series Canon, which actually blew my mind. I love that show. But Vinegar Syndrome will put their own stamp on this. They'll have some very Vinegar Syndrome-esque shows. But I honestly hope that they don't mind, because they have mind like to do with films, like putting stuff that don't normally see Vinegar Syndrome, right? Like Roadhouse, Showgirl, stuff like that. I hope they don't mind going mainstream for some of these releases. Some people are going to be totally against that. Some people are going to say, I don't want to go mainstream with any of this stuff. I do. It's TV. This is different. We're in a different wheelhouse right now. There's a lot of TV shows that deserve like an upgrade, deserve to be finished. A lot of shows, guys, as a guy that collects 72, there's a lot of shows had a season or 2 come out and were never completed. Some of them never got a complete series. Some just went straight to demand. Some of them just never got anything else again. If you're a nighttime soap opera fan, you got like a season of Falcon Crest, maybe 2, and that was it. That was done. You didn't get the rest of it. It's like that show lasts for years. Yeah, I've kind of grown on it. It's grown on me too. It's not the Vinegar Syndrome that I knew in my youth collecting, but I'm starting to realize something. I can't even say this. I can't believe I'm going to say this on camera. I've been on the fact that Vinegar Syndrome has changed. Part of different types of releases, more mainstream stuff, from when I started collecting with them. But I have too. My tastes have changed. As Black Glove said, evolved, I guess. I'm not watching more mainstream releases now than I was when I started. I sat down today, I was watching Do the Right Thing, which I do have to pick up, hopefully in Canada. I love that film. I want to get the Criterion release, the 4K if possible. When Imprint didn't come through for the releases, for that, and it looks like I'm not going to get my other releases either. One thing kind of made me happy. Criterion in a flash sale. And it meant that Amazon matched in Canada some of its releases. So I contact my mom, and you'll know next year in February, but I have some Criterions to show you guys in late January. So there's going to be some Criterion unboxings for those that are Criterion fans. So for those that are Criterion fans that have wondered, next year's going to be a good year for you on this channel. How things. I have 2 Criterions that were sent to me earlier this year by a viewer. I ordered 2 Criterions through my mom about 2 days ago. And I want to really beef up my Criterion collection. If anybody wants to send me anything in the new year or for Christmas, I'm trying to up my Criterion collection. There you go. Okay, back to this. I'm super stoked about the Iconoscope label idea. I think this really, really is great news for everybody. It's fantastic news for Vinegar Syndrome. It's wonderful news for collectors. And, we're still, we don't know what they are yet. So it's going to be interesting to see. I want to see, but I'm going to bet for the fences. Speaking of which, Picket Fences. Let's get that re-released. I don't know if Show put that out a while back. I love that show. Erie, Indiana. Another great, that's from my youth. Some of you guys remember it. It had a not so great Next Generation type series, but still not a bad show. But the original Erie, Indiana, kind of like, especially the Tupperware episode. That was, if you know, you know. That was a cool episode. The options are endless for this. The options are freaking endless. And I could not be happier. Vinegar Syndrome, chef's kiss for this announcement. Chef's kiss. And working with Dark Sky as well. Let's see if we can go to Dark Sky's page, look at some of the releases. I know Dark Sky primarily for because I picked up their Steelbook DVD at the time of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It'd be interesting to see how they start, because they put out Chain Reactions, which is a documentary on Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Tales from the Crypt, I could see. I don't know though. It depends on who has the rights for Tales. Jeremy, that'd be cool. I bet they do a good job of it though. And some viewers actually a couple years ago got together and bought me the complete Tales from the Crypt series, which kind of blew my mind. And the last time I got a Christmas gift from a one subscriber was 3 years ago. So let's go to Dark Sky's page and look at their stuff, because they're the new partner label. Let's check them out. So there's the chainsaw. I still want that. I don't care. I want it. It's got a VHS of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I'm there for that. And it's gone down in price since then. Dark Sky Selects. What's Dark Sky Selects? Let's shout now. Let's go check it out. Make sure it's still on the page. Like what do you guys think? Includes 8 rare versions of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Overscan print, barbecue edition, grinders print, KTEL, straight edition VHS, Wizard Video VHS, Czech VHS, Super 8mm, Slovakian Betamax. Oh, I'm all over this, man. Oh, they put it in Innkeepers? Oh, nice to put a Steelbook of Innkeepers. Ty West, that's a good one, actually. House of Devils here. Face of Death is like pretty. I'm not a Face of Death fan. Oh, I really want this bad. I want that hatchet set. Hey, Elvin, welcome, man. What do you think of Vinegar Synonyms announcing the new TV line, the Iconoscope, and the new partner label for Vinegar Synonyms is right here, Dark Sky Films. Yeah, this would be amazing. Can you imagine like not a standard dish, maybe either a redo of the Steelbook or like with a Vincent slipcover for like the Hatchet collection? That'd be cool. Let's start a cult. Why haven't I seen that? There's some decent releases. I like, say, my better half is like tuned into stuff more than I am right now, because it was only today, that I found out. I really saw like the preview for Begonia, and Yorgos Lanthimos' new film. So I'm behind. I probably should have seen it by now, but I literally just saw the preview. I was like, oh, that was cool, man. So that went from $300 to $100. See, that's decently priced. I know a lot of people hate on this, especially online. I think people just like grew to hate this online, and it became a thing. Like it became kind of cool to hate on it. But you get the chainsaw, the big box. I like the box art. Is that a Steelbook? No. That's what the VHS looked like that I rented at the store. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having that, actually. I know. Hey there, Enready. Enready, what do you think, man? Iconoscope. Are you excited about it? What do you hope that Vinegar Syndrome puts out from TV? I'm hoping that, what if they thought ahead and they got stuff coming? I wish they could do like an Iconoscope release at least every 2 to 3 months. But it'd be cool if they did like the way that Imprint does it, and like does like a monthly basis, like a different TV movie or different TV show or something like that. Obviously, much like the other VCU, VSA, VSU, VSP, it'll be its own thing. It won't be included with the subscription. Unless you're going to have a massively expensive subscription out there. And obviously, this isn't going to be like super cheap either. We got we got ready for that. It'll be super interesting to see what Vinegar Syndrome's first announcement is for a TV show. Will they give us another TV? Will they give us like a second Primetime Terrors to start us out? Will they give us their first TV series? Give us an idea that maybe a gauge exactly what Iconoscope is going to be doing. Will they give a TV? Would they do like something totally different that we're not expecting? If you're here and you have not yet hit the like, share, and subscribe button, or the hype, come on. Please. I am stoked, guys. And ready. What are your thoughts? What do you want? We've heard everything from Tales from the Crypt. I mentioned parts of Darkwater because I've loved seeing them do some animation stuff. Tales from the Crypt was mentioned. We have mentions here on the 80s Twilight Zone series, Silk Stockings. Even stuff like Pole Position and Werewolf. Yeah, that was one of the first mentioned, actually. Love to have Werewolf. That would be an iconic way for Iconoscope to start their releases. Because we all remember that, I think somewhere in another foreign country, I think it may have been Germany or something like that, that we were going to get a Werewolf release and it got canceled. What if that's the reason it got canceled? What if Vincent got the global rights to it? I don't know. I don't have any insight on something like that. Just, guesstimating here. John J. York and Chuck Connors. I don't think Raphael Savares too was in that. I think he's the first in the pod episode because he's the one that's bit first. The one that causes like John G. York to get bit, will get scratched. You think the movie's gonna be Gargoyles? You mean the 70s film? VR. I would kill for VR5. For those who don't remember, VR5 was Laurie Singer and before Buffy, Anthony Stewart Head, actually. We go on Pig Giles. If that's coming out, that's interesting. I'd heard rumors that might be coming out. I don't think that'll be as big an announcement, for instance, as one of the TV shows or something like that. Iconoscope, Warlock. Vinegar Syndrome announced a brand new sub-label, but a big one. They are going to be doing TV movies, TV miniseries, and complete TV series with their new one. So David says that a Gargoyles is coming, which, those who used to collect Anchor Bay know that film well. I know it'll be a nice release, but it'll be interesting to see what they do for their complete TV series because they're doing complete TV shows too. It's not just going to be TV movies. It's not just going to be TV miniseries. They're doing complete TV series. So they're really swinging the fences at imprints, like Television Line, but doing their own television line. They're also announced Dark Sky Films as their new partner label coming in 2026. Hey there, Sean. What do you think, man? What TV show do you want? Somebody mentioned VR5. And Ready mentioned VR5. We got a couple mentions for Werewolf. Love to see Werewolf get a release. Love to see VR5 get a release. Shows like that are obviously my wheelhouse. For me, and Warlock, you've watched the channel for a while. You know what a big TV guy I am, right? You know how huge this announcement is for me. Yeah, we all know which cast member that was. But that was a good show. There was more than him on the show, and he was even one of the best actors on the show. He was one of the worst actors on the show. Yeah, I did like Head the Class back in the day. The Howard Hessman years. Not so big in the last year with the Billy Connolly. They did one season with Billy Connolly. I think they spun off his own show and didn't do very well. It'd be cool to see things if only had mediocre releases. Like Bates Motel. I don't mean the series that came out more recently. But there was a TV movie that was meant as a pilot for a anthology series of sorts with Bud Cort from Harold and Maude. And ironically enough, a girl from actually Head the Class, Christian Hage, was in it. It was a fun TV movie, kind of like Bates Motel, kind of like Psycho meets the Love Boat, really. I'm not joking. Really is that's really a thing. Kind of fan Robert Mitchum, James Spader, but kind of cool. There was this TV movie I remember watching back in the day. I think I watched it more recently. Not a very good copy of it, but it was on YouTube. And it's this girl that comes to this house to babysit. And it's like a Fatal Attraction type thing. She seduces the dad, and she gets the kids, and it was a really good one. It doesn't have a good release. Good actors in it. It ended like a TV movie. Unfortunately, it ends really quickly when it ends. But I really like that. I'd buy it. There's so much they can go with. Yes, 100%. If I could, I'm traveling to Canada in early 2026. Well, shortly after Subscriber Week. So I wouldn't be able to subscribe anyway. But yes and no, because here's the thing. These announcements aren't part of the subscription, right? They're what it means for me. I still wouldn't subscribe because I'm not a subscription guy. But will it mean that I'll probably be buying more Vinegar Syndrome? Yeah, it's probably means there's going to be more money allotted towards Vinegar Syndrome. And in being so, more coverage on the channel. Because that's the thing. This isn't this is not a business for me. This is a passion project. That luckily, thanks to my patrons and my members, I'm able to keep going for now. But my channel ebbs and flows along the way with my collecting, right? So if I'm collecting Vinegar Syndrome, if I'm collecting Criterion, if I'm collecting Shout Factory, then that's gonna reflect on my channel. You're gonna see more videos and releases and like reviews and overviews and like video essays on that type of stuff. So let's get back to 4K upgrades. It's going to be unique to see what else they're going to go to. This changes things. It really does for me. I still not big on the subscribing portion of it, but as I've mentioned out here before, I don't think there'd be many companies that I would actually subscribe to, like actively. Even if the subscription labels were out there for every company. Is there anyone that you would go, question to the chat, for the chat guys out there? What if you could have a subscription to any one company and pay to get every single release that they have for a year? What company would you get? For me, the answer is going to be fairly obvious, especially for lately. It's Criterion. Because for me, Criterion is the only company at this point, I think, that would actively blind buy from. Hell yeah, there's a good one. Def Crocodile, and I'm going to find a Def Crocodile because of you. I actually can't wait to check out those releases. So you described CIP, a very cool one. I like these answers. Mine is very generic and basic. You guys are like really going inside the box. Def Crocodile, CIP, fantastic. Now, Def Crocodile does subscribe, so you are subscribed to them. I'm so excited to see their stuff. Culture Vulture sent me a Def Crocodile package, and I could not be more excited. I got a lot of stuff to show you guys when we go to Canada. There is so much, like you've seen the stuff on like my Facebook, but you'll see me with it in person looking at stuff. I got Def Crocodile, I've got A24, I've got like Criterion. So many different things to show you guys. And I'm so excited. And I'm hoping, if things go well, to do a Criterion hunting video when I'm in Canada. Hey there, Gina. Alfredo, Grapevine, or Sinister Cinema. God, I can't believe they're still around. Sinister Cinema was a company that I knew from the VHS days. The moon with the bat. I knew Alpha was still around, and Grapevine, because a lot of those are reach like royalty free like releases. Sinister Cinema was something I had a lot of back in the day. So much Sinister Cinema. I got a lot of Alpha. The DVDs. The quality's not always the greatest, but the covers are fantastic. But Sinister Cinema was one that was from my youth, actually. In my 20s. And I'm definitely not 20 anymore. Can you tell? Are you Canadian, Mr. Mention? I am Canadian. I'm in Morocco, in sunny Morocco, rainy Morocco right now. Game was great last night. Morocco won 2-0. Oh, that would be amazing. Warlock, like me, Warlock's Canadian, grew up seeing Hilarious Tales of Frightenstein on TV in the mornings, usually alongside The Wonderful World of Oz and Spider-Man, the 1966-67 series. I'm a TV person, TV movies, TV shows. So I am a cheerleader for this announcement. It's a big deal for me. For me, it actually ups Vinegar Syndrome in my eyes. And at a time like that, I feel like Imprint almost ruined my Christmas. This is a good announcement. I was wondering where the hell I was gonna get my stuff from, my TV stuff especially. I knew I could get some stuff from Kino, but I needed a place to get those. So I'm really counting on Vinegar Syndrome to really kind of come to the bat and put out some nice TV series, not just TV movies. Like I want that too. I want some TV shows. I want some season sets, some complete series sets. For me, yeah, the first announcement for the TV one is called Iconoscope. Iconoscope, sorry. Warlock is going to be in January, so we're going to know right at the gate. So needless to say, I'll be covering that. Victor Newman. Eric Graydon is a great dude. And he's a great man, too. I follow him on like social media. And if you want to know what my thoughts on things are, go watch Eric. Listen to Eric Graydon. Yeah, I mean, like they put out some of it a while back. So for those that know, Hilarious House Frankenstein it had Vincent Price, but it starred Billy. God. It's a Canadian guy. Billy Van, right? Just came out of Hamilton, Ontario. I know that much. Come on, what's Billy Van? Come on, I'm looking it up now because Billy Van. It was Billy Van. So Billy Van played a majority of the parts on the show. Vincent Price did a part on the show too. Thank you. But it'd be really cool to see that. I mean, Werewolf would be a great announcement. Hilarious House Frankenstein. But I want to see some regular stuff too. I want to see them put out shows that didn't get completed. I want to see them surprise us. I want to see them piss some people off by putting out the most mainstream releases too. I want to see like Knots Landing come from Vinegar Syndrome. I want to see them to do something like that. I want to see them put out one of the shows that was started but never got completed. Maybe pick up where Shout Factory left off. Maybe take over Mystery Science Theater. Mystery Science Theater, guys. Imagine Vinegar Syndrome, Mystery Science Theater. And shows like from my youth, Paper Chase. Pearl 3 or Promo. There you go. Nowhere does it say that this just has to be genre releases. It just has to be what we would normally assume for Vinegar Syndrome. This, my friends, is completely brand new territory for Vinegar Syndrome. This is different. Yeah, network's gone. There's a lot of network releases. Hey, you got one of your friends here, man. Just because Imprints put something out doesn't mean Vinegar Syndrome can't do a better job with something. I'm thinking Space 1999. I'm thinking some of those, like, release, maybe do a deal with the Andersons and get some of those shows like Thunderbirds, stuff like that. Because they put it like a special edition of Thunderbirds. And if they could like work alongside them, even put them in as like maybe a new partner label. That'd be kind of cool. It's just like a couple days till Christmas. And I don't think for a company announcement, it could get much better than this for me. Yeah, that's right, though. I forgot they released that. Thanks, Warlock. Who's releasing? Who's doing the releasing for Blake 7 in North America? Or am I getting an upgrade that one eventually down the road? Is that Kino? Is Kino or another company doing Blake 7? I can't remember who's doing that one. Imprints hurt me this year, man. The amount of money that I've lost this year because of imprint is more than I've lost ever from any company. And honestly, come on, imprint, like, too good for me. I'll buy. I want to be able to buy from. I never actively don't want to buy from a company, unless I can afford it. But yeah, watch it live. I won't be to buy in January because I'm going in January, but I might be to buy them there. Well, I'm in Canada. If it's werewolf, I'm gonna cry, man. I really want that. But it's Gargoyle. Like, I'm good because I got a DVD release of that one. I would get it down the road, but it's not something I need right away because I won't get a refund. Just because refund is available doesn't mean you get it. I am in Morocco. I'm not in Canada right now, so I had to use the international international funds through my bank or through my wife's bank. What that means is it's a bit of a hassle, but you can get it to go out. Getting it back, though, is almost impossible. Favorite 80s thriller? We're going to go Fatal Attraction. But no, we're going to go with Way the Eye. And probably, God, what's the one that with the liar? We're going to close this liar. We love that one. You should watch that one all the time. Best stunt movie? That I don't know. There's so much good ones. Does anyone Rena? I'm not sure that. Remember, G vs. Z. Yeah, actually, wasn't his name? Wasn't Mick Foley an episode of Good vs. Evil? Because I used to like that show. I'm a major Foley fan, so I remember I bought like his book, his first one when it first came out. Have a Nice Day. I got to reread that. Actually, I got it here somewhere in the house. Might be on the farm though. Might have to get it from the farm. It's a Good vs. Evil. A viewer sent me a show that's not on. I never got a release, so I got it through I think through like a place that used to sell stuff called Brimstone. I wouldn't mind seeing Brimstone get a release either, because that was a John Glover, I think, was in Brimstone. I really like Brimstone. That was a fun show. There are so many options. Whether they're going to get like Shout Factory stuff, or they're going to be able to complete things that haven't been completed. Oh, I'm not sure if that'd be even a DVD, man, Vinny. Cliffhanger would be a hard one to get. So for those that are unaware, there's a series came out in the 70s called Cliffhanger, and it was like based on the serials of olden day, and the most popular, probably the most well-known serial that, because he did 3. There's one kind of like kind of an action one with like kind of like a Perils of Clean one. There's another one, but the most popular one was Michael Nuri as Dracula at a Dracula. It was a Dracula series. I would kill to have that one on there as well. There's been some great TV like Devil's Head there. John Glover and Brimstone. Of course, Ray Wise as well. Was a great devil. I'll definitely have you back on in 2026. And check out his William S. Hart podcast. Especially you're an old school like Western fan, Gino's the guy to go there. Type of Western series of Vinegar some could release, please. I'd be interested to see what they could release. Now I'd probably go for some stuff that Gino wouldn't, because I do like some of the more kind of slightly more modern Westerns that I would want to get released. I have the complete series for the Young Riders. Wouldn't mind seeing that get an upgrade. That was kind of cool. Medicine 7 was another one I really liked. Other newer shows. I remember a show with and I think Shoutput did it one time, called Legend. and it starred Richard Anderson from MacGyver and John Delancey from Days of Our Lives, from most of you guys from Star Trek Next Generation. He played Q. Jason Statham might be fantastic. All those like that era stuff would be the Terry Lester science fiction show. Would be cool to get. I met him on twice. Have you not seen it, David? Go back and watch the episodes. I haven't. We've had like Gene Winter twice, and setting up for 2026. So yeah. David, you gotta go watch my early shows. Musketeers, complete series of movies. That would have to come from. I'm not sure who has the rights to that. Maybe Warner. I know if Netflix gets to buy Warner Brothers, which is the lesser two evils right now, it'd be nice to see like a Western section of Netflix. Because Paramount is getting to cartoon levels of evil, trying to get Warner Brothers. That blows my fucking mind, man. But let's stay with the positive here. Vinegar Syndrome, guys, you did it. Here's a partner label month right now. Good release coming out here. What's my favorite for this month? Love this Bad Things cover. East End Hustle. Oh, that's new. CIP still needs to put out Going Down the Road and the Ready Man. That I love to see. There's a voice keeps on calling me. Yeah, I love myself from the Sobo. I grew up then, like Matt and Jenny. Remember Matt and Jenny? I'm sure you do, Warlock. If you remember the Sobo, you remember Matt and Jenny. We actually started talking about 70 stuff, 80 stuff too, man. Like there's when I was a kid, when I was like early teen, I guess, 12, 13, there was a block that came on, I think it was CBS or ABC, I'm not sure which one it was. It was called Saturday Supercade. And it like Pac-Man, Q*bert, Donkey Kong, the whole works. And Menudo with music videos in between it. Danger Bay. Danger Bay would be something that would be good because Danger Bay was one of those Canadian shows that also became massively popular in the United States as well, thanks to getting over on like Nick at Night and stuff like that. Like Jason Star Command's gone. There's like a whole bunch of Arc. Remember the show Arc? That'll be a cool one. But Danger Bay, I grew up with. I remember Danger. I had such a crush on Ocean Helmet, by the way. And what a great name to have when you're on a show about a marine biologist. It's like Ocean Helmet. I think she's retired from acting. I think she retired early on. Won't keep you guys too long tonight. I just wanted to say that kudos to Vincent. I'm stoked. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Conoscope in 2026. Let's hope we get some great releases. I want TV movie stuff, but I don't want all TV movies. I want TV shows. I want to see some TV series. I want to see some good stuff. I want to see some non-genre stuff as along from genre stuff. I want to see some shows that I would not expect there, but not because I want them, because I didn't think of them, and they did. It's always going to be the thing. Vinegar Syndrome's new sub-label, Conoscope, January 2026, first release comes. Vinegar Syndrome also has a new partner label, Dark Sky Films. Excited to see where that goes. With that, guys, my name is Aaron. You've been joining me here today in the cult. I will see you here next time. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. If you don't celebrate and you just like to chill out, happy chill out time. My name is Aaron. I'll see you next time here in the call. Have a great day. Good job, Vincent. Good freaking job. Merry Christmas all.